SVG's Jason Dachman here with another episode of SVG Sports Tech On Demand. I have the privilege of being joined by Doug Cole, owner of LH Computer Services. Doug, first and foremost, are you, your family, your team safe and healthy? And where are you calling us from, by the way?
Yes, we're all safe and healthy and, hunkered down at home. My kids are back here. We're all working remotely and fighting for private, room space to get on calls like this. But aside from that, like everybody else is hunkered down. Fortunately, we're all healthy.
And where are you located?
We're in Coral Springs and Parkland, Florida.
Okay, cool.
We're a reseller. We specialize in video storage solutions for professional college sports. We've been offering solutions for many years in this space, everything from network attached storage to nearline storage to storage that you'd edit right off of and play out and broadcast off of, and as well as archive. And I feel like my value prop is that I don't rep for any one company. I have solutions from the top leading manufacturers that can address needs of all sports and workflows in the media and entertainment space.
Sure, yeah. And I mean, you guys have been around for almost 3 decades now. You have a very entrenched role in the industry as a reseller. And look, these are difficult times. These are challenging times. And I'm sure that your customers are having to confront a lot of issues that are very much unforeseen. So how are you trying to support them and just keep them up and running? Just keep the lights on, at least for the time being.
Well, fortunately, all my manufacturers are, we're all in the same boat together, and they're all working remotely. Any emergency down type situations we're dealing with, everybody's on Zoom and Skype and whatever, just talking to folks remotely. In fact, I was on a call with one of my top college basketball teams yesterday, and we're doing some remote work for them. So it's all, commit via TeamViewer and do some edits or some fixes or some AD binding or whatever it takes to just keep them rolling forward.
Right.
And they're doing the same thing. They're only dealing with emergencies and, problems that come up. And, there's no students on campus, and obviously there's no fans in arenas, and none of the sports teams are playing. So we're all kind of in this together, and I'm, spreading the message out that I hope we all stay safe and get through this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's first and foremost, but sports will come back. It might be long, it might not be so long, but they will be back. So I'm curious, before this all went down, what were some of the trends that you were seeing from your customers? I mean, you have the advantage of being a reseller, like you said, objective. You can serve all vendors with all customers with all vendors. And therefore can be, very specific and customized, I'm sure, when it comes to offering, your customers what you want. So were there any, big trends in the storage area in the last few months, maybe 12 months, that you've seen that customers are demanding more often than they had before?
Yeah, absolutely. Video and workflows in general over the past quite a few years have all been fiber channel based. And with the evolution of IP and networking and where that's going from gig-E to 10, 25, 40 and beyond, a lot of customers and manufacturers are coming out with products to address that marketplace. So new projects that I'm working on are taking advantage of existing fiber infrastructure, but that new infrastructure rolling forward is going to be on 10, 25 and beyond. So it's kind of a transition from fiber channel over to IP.
Yeah, I mean, look, that transition was just heating up, right? Before this went down, IP was sort of bleeding edge the last few years. People were thinking about moving, but not necessarily there. And I think that when we come out of this, especially with a lot of people probably wanting to move a little more to the cloud and some remote workflows and that type of thing, IP is going to be the way to go at most facilities, right?
I totally agree. I mean, especially when you've got the convergence, if you will, of the video folks and the traditional IT people now crossing over in some cases. That's definitely, I believe, where the whole industry is going to in the future.
Yeah, well, we'll have to keep an eye on that. But look, we want you to know that SVG is here to help out however we can. And I know that you're there for your customers to help out however you can. But Doug, please, stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks for your time, and wishing all the guys and girls at SVG and all my clients to stay safe and reach out if we can help in any way.
Great. Well, thanks, Doug. And for more episodes of SVG Sports Tech On Demand, stay tuned to sportsvideo.org and the SVG YouTube channel.